The following is a parody that contains no usage of AI-generated voices. The video is under fair use. All characters depicted belong to Atlus. This episode may contain spoilers from Persona 5 Tactica. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hello? Is this Ren? This is Dr.Maruki. I'm calling you for a favor, and don't worry. This time it's not about fighting your fate of the world, or anything like that anymore. I'm asking if you gather your friends for a therapy session. A little bit of counseling, but not for the sake of brainwashing, but this time to check on their mental well-being. This time I need to redeem myself.
Dr. Maruki? I haven't heard from you in a while. Sure thing, Doc. I will see what I can do. I actually have a few favorites that would like another chance with you. And some new ones who, let's just say, I have met at Rebellion.
Rebellious to say. Don't you guys already do that enough? Usually you're full of surprises.
Let me guess, the good doc wants to do a therapy interview with most of us and wants to actually play counselor, but not just doing it for his own selfish desires?
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, we did at least change his heart, so I don't think we have to worry.
Heading out? Be safe out there. Make sure nothing strange happens. If it seems dangerous, get away from your location.
Don't worry, I don't think he's a threat to us anymore.
The next day.
You must be Zenkichi Hasegawa. You were assigned a Phantom Thieves case and worked as a public sector worker. I must say, you work very hard as a man in your position.
Well, I've been through so much. I don't know where to start, Doc. The only thing I know is that there is corruption everywhere, and that even includes our police force. Working with the Phantom Thieves made me realize that there is a side of justice that goes unchecked.
So, you fight for a true sense of justice. It is my understanding that your daughter is the main reason.
Akane? Oh yes, she is probably my reason to live, Doc. When the events of her jail took place, I didn't know what I could do. I felt so helpless. But it was thanks to the Phantom Thieves that I was able to see what I was really fighting for. My daughter, the team, and anyone who I find dear. I especially owe this to myself. Even as an adult. Even as a Gramps, as the kids call me.
Can see now why you found your newfound resolve after that incident took place. Makoto's sister was a help. It sounds like you had help when you least expected. If I were a little professional for a second, Phantom Thieves helped me in my own way.
I can see why. Those kids have a way to really change hearts. I felt like a new me, and frankly, I wouldn't change it for the world. Maybe the only thing I would change is the fertilized lawn I have for our coffee. Our station really needs to get the LeBlanc brand shipped to them. Like, seriously.
It sounds like things are working well. I think the only advice that would be worth giving is that you fight corruption the way you see fit. And never waver the sense of justice of yours.
You're right, Doc. I have every reason to fight what I believe in and for my new friends and daughter.
Hey everybody. So, thanks for watching Persona 5 to Skit episode 2. There have been quite a bit of like production conflicts and has caused to the point where unfortunately there have been decisions that had to be made in order to produce these episodes at all. So the first major decision, at least for this episode, notes of archive my main editor is unable to make this episode at least. So you'll obviously notice like the quality and even like editing difference between my style and notes. I'm still a little bit more of a beginner than him. The other thing is we're working with Persona 5 Tactica sprites. So I have basically a couple people that are helping me with that. It's mainly been at least a couple months worth of like getting the voice lines together and moving the production along. And some decisions had to be made to compensate for others. So for the foreseeable future, at least for this episode, you're just gonna see parts. And yes, you may have noticed in the credits that I'm also including Persona 5 Tactica characters in here. And so you'll also notice like change in style as well. Minus the characters that aren't chibi-fied, of course. So I know that like the consistencies of the style is a little bit weird, but you know, if I want to utilize all the characters, that's basically what we're forced to deal with. So hopefully that doesn't bother you guys that much. But anyways, this is that was Kiefster. Go on Nerd Dreams until the next 5 to Skip part 2. The script of that has already been done, and I will begin the editing process of that pretty soon, as well as the other parts as well. Take care, farewell, and I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, don't forget to buy me a coffee if you want to support the series, and also support me on Patreon for other stuff too. Alright, take care guys, and see you guys later.